These types of questions are 3 points on the SAT. This question tells us f of x equals this function and g of x equals f of x minus 1. The graph of f of x has the x-intercepts a0, b0, and c0. We need to find the value of a plus b plus c. I want to make this clear that this question is actually pretty easy to solve with algebra, but I'm going to solve this with Desmos too, just to show you. First of all, it's solve with algebra. You can solve this in your head. The hard part is actually understanding what to do. But once you understand the question, it's actually pretty easy. We just need to find the x-intercept of g of x, and g of x is just f of x minus 1. So let's try to get the equation g of x. G of x would then just be this, right? So we substitute in x minus 1 for wherever x is. Let me duplicate this. So duplicate it, and then this would be g of x now. And g of x is literally just, whenever we see the x, we just substitute that in for x minus 1. That's what this means. Okay, whatever in the parentheses, you just substitute that part in for x. And you can do all this. And you notice when you substitute this out, it's just minus 1. So that basically, this minus 1 will make this 6 into a 5. Right, so it's b plus 5. And we just do minus 1 for all of these inside here. This would be minus 4, and this would be plus 0. And then you just need to find the x-intercept. The x-intercept is basically just whatever value of x makes this equal to 0. And whatever value of x makes this equal to 0. So those values of x are -5, -4, and 0. Right, so if you add all these up, this is A, this is B, this is C. If you add all these up, this would be -9, and B would be the answer. That's actually pretty easy to do with algebra in your head. Because I can look at this and go, okay, -1, so that's -5, -4, -0. Oh, add all those up, I'll get 9. And then you get the answer. But another way you can do this with Desmos, which it might even be easier for you, at least to me, it takes less brain power, at least, and also it guarantees to get the question right. Because with algebra, you make some kind of mental mistake, maybe. Maybe you forgot to subtract this, or maybe you actually did +4 instead of -4, something like that. Just lots of things that can go wrong. But if you do it with Desmos, it guarantees you get the question right. So if you don't know, if you define a function in Desmos, in this case, we told Desmos what f of x equals. This is what I mean by defining the function. We said this equals that. Okay, so now Desmos knows f of x equals this. Now we can do all the operations we want. So we can just type into Desmos, and Desmos will automatically do it for us. For example, if we type in f of 2, Desmos solves f of 2 for us. It just plugs in 2 for x automatically for us and gives us the answer. Same thing if we want to do f of 2x plus 2. It graphs the new equation for us. Notice the black line, it graphs it for us. So it does all the transformations, all the operations, function stuff for us. That means we can just type in f of x minus 1 is going to graph it for us. Let's hide this, and you can just see it. This is f of x minus 1. We can just look at the x-intercept. The x value of the x-intercepts, you just add all those up, so -5 plus -4 plus 0, and the answer is still -9. And that's how you can solve for Desmos too.